Right. Okay, so I just asked for questions for a Q&A and my phone be popping. Let's take a look at what you guys were dying to know on this fine Tuesday morning. Is it even the morning? It's not the morning. If you're wondering why in the tweets that I tweeted out why it shouldn't be Sidemen, Willany or Dan and Phil related, it's because if you watch back my other videos where I get you guys to ask me questions, whether it's like quick fire or just normal Q&A, you guys always ask about either Dan and Phil or the Sidemen or Will, and what you guys need to know is that if I do Dan and Phil related things, then people who don't watch Dan and Phil, which is a lot of my audience now, they don't understand and they don't relate and they don't like it. And it's the same with the Sidemen, because I got the majority of my following at first for being a Dan and Phil fan, because everyone knows Dan and Phil's fan base is like one of the strongest fan bases on the internet, which is why I got so many at the start. And if I don't do anything Dan and Phil related, then I lose people. But if I do, then people who aren't Dan and Phil related don't understand what's going on. And finally with Will Lenny, I don't know, I don't want to be associated with Will like that. Like, I don't want my channel to start getting somewhere, but everyone's always gonna think, oh yeah, that's that kid that Will Lenny made. Like, I don't want to be known as the kid that was made by Will Lenny. Like, yeah, he's a lovely guy and I appreciate him a lot. Like, he's done a lot for me, but now like this whole YouTube thing, it's always been me, and I'm lucky to have Will to have helped out with things like equipment wise or even subbing, but like he's not, I love him, but no. I don't want to end up like Simon Minter, where like everyone just knows Simon as KSI's cameraman. I mean, I'm not Will's cameraman, but you know what I mean? I don't want to be the second person. I want to be my own person here. So yeah, I love Dan and Phil, I love the Sidemen, and I love Will, but I don't want to have themed questions about them all the time. Like, I want this to be my own thing. Does this make any sense? Probably not. Oh my god, get on with the Q&A, I'm sorry. Oh my god, we have over 100 questions. If you were a potato and had to be eaten, would you rather be fried, baked, or mashed? Now, that's an interesting question, Morgan. I guess if I'm going to be going through a lot of pain, I may as well make someone's day. And I think I would be baked, because a baked potato is very, very tasty, so I may as well do other people a favour. Can you pat your head whilst rubbing your tummy? I need to zoom out for this. I'm not special.
A few moments later.
Oh, I think I've got it, you know. What is your favourite number? My favourite number is the number 10. I was born on the 10th of April and I just like the number 10. It's a round number. Like, I like the number 7. It's like my second favourite number. My favourite number is definitely 10. I don't know why that is an interesting question, but 10. Pose for a picture of fan art. I know a lot of people actually do fan art. I really appreciate it a lot, so thank you for that. You want me to pose for fan art? Do I make this easier for you or difficult for you? Yep, okay, good luck with that. Can't wait to see that. Do you have a bucket list? If yes, what are the top 3 things? Now, I actually have a bucket list. You can tell how old it is because of the book that it was written in, okay? If you're a Dan and Phil fan, you know exactly what this book is, yeah? It was like made years ago. By years, I mean, I think it was two years ago. And you see what's on my bucket list, because I remember what's on here. And so much has happened since my bucket list. Like, I've completed a lot of these. You gotta remember that I was 13 when I wrote this bucket list, which is why the goals aren't exactly very high, because I was 13. I really wanna write another bucket list now that I'm older, but I might wait until I'm like 16 or 18 when I can actually write a proper bucket list, because this is just a mess. This is a teenage mess. Okay, so my bucket list goes: meet Dan and Phil, meet the Sidemen, be a YouTuber, have a boyfriend, oh my god, have a best friend. By that I mean, like, everyone always has their number 1 best friend in their life, and I've never really had a number 1 best friend because everyone else always has someone else, and I've always been a second person. Like, I'm never anyone's favourite person. You can tell because I changed the colour of the font that I then added onto it. This is when I got Twitter. get a Dan Twitter notice, get a Phil Twitter notice, get a Sidemen notice on Twitter, get a Simon follow, and then let Simon know who I am. I just realised when reading this out that I said at the very start of the video that like this wasn't meant to be Sidemen or Dan and Phil or willingly related. At the start of the video, I didn't want this to be Sidemen, Dan and Phil or Will and Lee related, but here we are. Favourite city besides your own? I don't know how you can beat England. England is my city.
England is my city.
Cheese on toast or beans on toast? Oh God. I hate both. Please, I've been tortured for days. What can I do to go home? I'll only let you go if you pick one of two things to have in your toast. Beans or cheese. Is death an option? Yeah, if you want, yeah, death can be an option. But, well, yes, I'd take death, please. How many socks can you fit in 1 foot? I don't have any socks left. Why do towels get darker when you wet them, even though the water is clear? Look, come on, pal. I've been asking you for weeks now. Tell me why. Tell me why it happens. Okay, I'm sorry, my friend. You've left me no choice. Drown him. Can you answer the next question while wearing the most ridiculous outfit you own while standing on one leg? Oh, for God's sake, okay. Ow. The most ridiculous outfit I own. Everything here is ridiculous. I had to stand on one leg too, didn't I? What happens when you get scared half to death twice? I mean, that's unlucky for you, isn't it? Get this stupid thing off me. Would you ever make merchandise? I've always wanted to, but what would I even do? Nothing iconic has happened on this channel yet for me to like base merchandise off. Thing is, if I was to make merch, when do I make merch? Like a lot of people have said, make a t-shirt at least. Hannah, make a wristband. They're cheap and loads of people will want them. Yeah, but when do I make them? Like that's the thing. People have been asking since I hit 1K. When's the merch coming out? Like when do you want me to bring it out? I can't bring it out now because I'm too small. You know, the numbers are small right now. Like I can't bring merch out now. If I was to bring out merch, I'd go and say 50K for a wristband. I mean like 50K subs, not wow. I don't mean the wristbands would be £50,000. If you want me to make merchandise, then you need to tell your friends that I have a channel. You need to make them sub. You need to get me to 50K, and then yeah, I'll make some merch for you. Yeah, deal. Sound. Serious note, that is the thing. Like for channels to progress, even like the bigger ones, the thing you have to do to support the people you watch is to show their videos to your friends. You just promote them. So yeah, just thought I'd promote myself there and let you know that. You always seem to have cool pajamas. What's your favourite? I'll show you my favourite. And this is cool. I turn into a Pringles can at night. It's amazing. You always get questions like, oh yeah, when the full moon comes out, what do you turn into? I turn into a werewolf. I turn into a vampire. Yeah, well, I turn into a Pringles can. Can't beat that. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos from me. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you soon. Bye. Make the first noise that comes into your head. Whee!